What's going on YouTube? Links Forte bringing you another week of the Pixel Dream League. This time I'm going up against Liz, aka Midori, and got a great battle for you. This one is being post-commentated because I was pressured into letting someone else do the commentating, the live commentating, even though I said I wasn't going to do that for a while, but I was pressured into letting somebody else do it, and it wasn't good. It was just like silence, and yeah, it was just silent. So I'm doing a post commentating over this battle. You guys obviously won't be able to hear my reactions, but it is what it is. As you can see, I'm bringing Seismitoad, Sylveon, Dragonite, Mamoswine, Sableye, and Megalopony. On my opponent's side, she's bringing Mega Beedrill, Scolipede, Quagsire, Klefki, Mr. Mime, and Chandelure. As soon as I saw the team, I was just like, okay, either Klefki, Beedrill, or Scolipede are going to lead. I'm thinking Scolipede's going to, protect, baton pass if it leads. I'm thinking Klefki is going to try some shenanigans. So, as you can see, I led off with Seismitoad. So, let's get into the battle and see how things went and see, all the shenanigans that happened. Spoiler, sorry. Anyway, as you can see, she's going to lead off with Chandelure. And as I said, I lead off with Seismitoad. And I'm just thinking, as soon as this happened, this is a bad matchup for me. Obviously, I got to get out. I don't want to take Energy Ball or HP Grass. But I don't want to take an Energy Ball. So I switch into Sylveon. This Sylveon is physically defensive. And after I see that damage, I'm just like, that feels like Specs. Like, it's non-stab. It's a neutral hit. It felt like a Specs hit, but I wasn't sure. So I just sit here, I take a wish, because I know, she can't hit me too many times with that. But even if she does, I can just wish and pass into something else. She brings in the Klefki, and I'm just like, well, I can't do anything to this thing. Let me get out of here and switch into Seismitoad, because I'm thinking she's going to want to T-Wave me. So I don't want to take a T-Wave. I know I can take a Foul Play or anything else, and she proceeds to go for a Calm Mind. And I'm just like, I don't know what a Calm Mind Klefki does. Like, I don't see Klefki too often anymore, and when I do, it's just a T-Wave Foul Play set. So she goes for the Magnarize, obviously predicting the Earthquake or the Earth Power, and she gets up a second Calm Mind. And I'm just like, well, I can hit this thing with a Scald. So I'm hoping at this point for a burn, and that's what I go for, is Scald. And I'm hoping, because I don't want to get destroyed by Klefki, and I don't get the burn. She goes for a Draining Kiss, and at this point, that's an easy 3-hit KO. And I'm just thinking, okay, well, this thing is just going to get the full. Can I get a burn now? And I don't get the burn. So I'm looking for chip damage on this Klefki, and I'm not getting it. So she goes for a third Calm Mind. And I'm just like, this is bad. I'm going to get swept by a Klefki. Like, there's nothing I can do to it. So I get my rocks up, as a last-ditch effort. Maybe if I can somehow get past this Klefki, I can do the chip damage to the rest of her team. And here's the Draining Kiss. And I live on 8. I mean, it doesn't do me any good. She gets back to full. I just go for a knockoff. She has Wise Glasses, I think it was, and I don't remember off the top of my head what that item does. Maybe it boosts like special attack, I don't remember. But I'm just like, whatever. I got rid of the item that does nothing for me. So Klefki is going to take me out with a Draining Kiss, and I lose Seismitoad. Something that I felt could have been really useful for me for the rest of this battle. I lose Seismitoad to a Klefki. So I bring in Sableye just so I can get this burn, because I know a Draining Kiss is going to take me out, but I need to start getting chip damage on this Klefki. Like, that's what's going to help me. So Draining Kiss takes me out. She recovers her health. I'm sweating at this point. I have no idea what to really do, and I'm just thinking, okay, well, I can go into Sylveon and maybe start setting up. And she reveals Flash Cannon. I just lost 3 Pokemon to a Klefki. I just lost 3 Pokemon in 3 turns to a Klefki. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, I think Lopunny can do it. Lopunny can do it for me. I love my Lopunny. Lopunny doesn't miss high jump kicks. My Lopunny doesn't miss high jump kicks. So I go for the obvious fake out here just to get some more chip damage. And then I'm looking at this damage, and based on that, and then with the burn damage, I'm thinking high jump kick can do it. High jump kick can take this out. And I'm just like, don't miss, and I connect. And then I'm watching the HP bar go down, and it's Klefki is gone. Klefki is gone. That's the only thing I can think of. And then Beedrill comes in, and kind of right here, I was kind of hoping she would over predict that I would switch out so she can get a free U-turn or whatever off. So I just stay in and go for the return. Like I said, hoping for the over predict. She actually makes the correct play no matter what it is and gets the protect off, so she can make sure she outspeeds. So I decided I need to switch out. I'm not sure what I want to go into, honestly. So then I decided I can go into Dragonite. She wants to go for U-turn. She can go for it. She reveals the Aerial Ace. And I'm just like, wow, Aerial Ace, Aerial Ace Beedrill. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll go for the Dragon Dance. And I didn't get a chance to count. I didn't have a second laptop with me because I can't have well, I can have an editor, or I can have something open, whatever, but it's annoying when I'm trying to record. So I get the Dragon Dance off, go for the Extreme Spill. It's enough to take out Mega Beedrill. Quagsire comes in, and I'm not sure if this thing is unaware. I pulled it up on my phone and did some counts, and I do think it was unaware, but that was a crit. And I'm just like, now she has Stockpile. And it's just like, I can't win. This is such a stall team, and I hate going against stall. And I'm just like, okay, let me outrage. Maybe I can get some good damage on the outrage. +1 outrage adamant, just misses. And she gets off a recover. So obviously I'm locked into it, and I'm just like, she's gonna go for like a Scald Burn or something. Maybe she has Ice Beam, I don't know. I'm just thinking Stockpile. Maybe she, with the recover, I'm just thinking Earthquake is her last move, or Scald is her other moves. I don't know what's going on. So she goes for the recover again after that second outrage, and I'm just kind of thinking like, what do I go into? I don't know what to do. So I decided I need to switch. I don't want Dragonite Burn now that it doesn't have a Lumberry. So I go into Mamoswine. And she reveals Ice Punch. And I'm just like, that would have been bad had I stayed in. So my plan now is I need to get rid of this Quagsire, obviously. And I don't carry Freeze Dry on it. Otherwise, this Quagsire would have been gone. But I go for the Icicle Crash, looking for some flinches, and I get one. And I'm just like, cool, can I get one more? Like, I need one more, and then I can just go for Earthquake. So I go for Icicle Crash again, and I'm hoping, just hoping that I can get one. And I don't get it. She goes for the recover, and I'm just thinking, I have a Quagsire sitting in front of me. What do I do? That's my thought process. It's like, I have a setup Quagsire sitting in front of me, and the only thing I can think is it needs to stop getting leftovers first off, so I go for the knockoff. But at the same time, Mamoswine is losing health because of Life Orb, and I don't know what to do. So I switch out, and my play is to go into Lopunny. I was fearing the Scalds, but instead she actually went for the recover. I guess she was expecting me to go for another attack, and I'm just like, I can't damage this thing. So now I'm just gonna go for the fake out, get a little bit of damage off, and my play is to see how much damage high jump kick does. And like I said, my Lopunny doesn't miss. When it does, it annoys me, but it doesn't miss often. You see the Earthquake damage, and that kind of reveals the whole set, and she doesn't have Scald, so I'm kind of happy. And high jump kick at this point isn't doing enough. She can just stall me out with recover. So this is where I decide I need some hacks. I just start going for Ice Punch. I need a freeze. That's my best play. I need a freeze. So I just keep going for Ice Punch. That's the only thing I can do. And there's a crit Ice Punch. And I'm just thinking, maybe this is the turn. Maybe this is the turn. With that crit, can a high jump kick do it? Can a high jump kick take out this Quagsire and break free? No. Lives on 1. I screamed out when that happened. So I just have to, you know, see how much damage I can keep doing with this high jump kick. You know, maybe I can get another crit and it doesn't do anything for me, or maybe I can get her to over predict. I don't know, but she's recovering and I have to start going for the Ice Punches again. This is my 3rd Ice Punch and I finally get the freeze. And I was so happy. And I'm just like, yes. So now I can just start high jump kicking, whittling this thing down. And she actually switches into Scolipede. I guess she expected the high jump kick and she wants to tank this. So I'm just like, cool, whatever, it's still taking damage. I kind of know the protect is coming, because if it's not, she's going to take it out. Lopunny is going to take it out, but I really don't want to over predict. Like, I'm in a hole, I'm playing from behind, I don't want to over predict. So it's kind of like, okay, what is this thing going to do though? Like, do I let it go down or do I go into something? And I'm just like, I have to let Lopunny go down. Like, I need a free switch into something. And it was just like, wow, man. Like, I don't know what to do. Lopunny helped me by freezing the Quagsire, but I'm in such a big hole. Like, what do I do? And I'm just thinking, I can go into Mamoswine. As long as she doesn't have Aqua Tail, I can do a lot of damage. Like, this Ice Shard should do about half. You know, the Poison Jab couldn't take me out. That's why I went for the Earthquake there. Sorry, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. But that Earthquake, the Earthquake could take it out, and I knew a Poison Jab couldn't take me out. So as long as she didn't have Aqua Tail, I was okay. So she actually goes into Mr. Mime, and it was like, I don't understand the play to go into Mr. Mime. Like, I understand not going into Chandelure, knowing I'm just going to go for Earthquake. But I felt like Mr. Mime could have been helpful, in a sense. But I think that's all she wanted, really, was just a free switch into Chandelure to not sack Scolipede off, because it could have been helpful. So she goes into Chandelure, and this is the moment of truth. I outspeed, which means she is Choice Spec, she's not Choice Scarf. And I'm thinking that she was modest and not timid, based on the damage to Sylveon earlier. So I was just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. This Quagsire is no longer boosted, so Mamoswine can come in here, hit this thing with a couple of Earthquakes so I don't have to risk the miss with Icicle Crash. And I'm just like, please don't thaw. Please don't thaw. And she stays frozen. I don't need this Quagsire setting up anymore. So Mamoswine get this kill, and I'm just like, thank you. I can pick up this win. Like, as soon as Chandelure went down, I'm thinking, this is so good. I have a chance now. But I do have the Scolipede to deal with. It has the Black Sludge to get some recovery. It doesn't go for Protect. I think the better play would have been to go for Protect, just to get some more recovery. She's gonna Poison Jab here. Obviously take me out. And now it's a one-on-one. It's my Dragonite versus the Scolipede. I considered going for the Dragon Dance just to get the extra power boost, but I couldn't risk her, you know, just attacking. So I just decided to go for the String Speed. That was, in my eyes, the correct play for her to go for Protect, just to get the extra health. But like I said, I couldn't risk her just going for the attack, knowing she outspeeds. So this is the moment of truth. Will this Extreme Speed kill, or will I go down to a Scolipede? And by the skin of its teeth, the Scolipede goes down, and I pick up another scary win. Oh, that was a great game, Liz. You and your crazy sets. You got the best of me last season. You almost got the best of me this season. But my freeze got me through. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, And I think my next battle won't be until this weekend, possibly maybe early next week. So you guys, I'll try to get some other videos up to keep you tied through. Anyway, I'm Links Forte, and I'm out. Peace.